fighting with that a little bit. Well, I thought it was gonna be a good morning start. Got a good quiet day, and most of the people are asleep in my house. And maybe that's not true. It's not gonna be smooth. There we go. I think I got it. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. Now it's live. All right. All right. Morning, morning, morning. Got my coffee. Everyone was asleep. I was like, I'm gonna do a little code development, or try to do a little game development, not code necessarily. Um, but that apparently has not worked out well for me this morning. But we'll we'll do our best. Let's see. Where was I at from last time? Oh, that's right. I was kind of messing around with a few different things. I gotta move some things around. Sorry, not prepared this morning like I thought I was. My music. Can't think very well in the morning when the music's too loud. All right, let's go like that and like this. Okay, let's see. Where were we at? Okay, so I was working the other day. I have a basic level built, and I have some basic movement going on. And I kind of was at a stopping point because I didn't really know what my next step would be. Well, I think I figured that out. I spent a little time working. I took some notes. I got my notebook here, my design papers, and I need to open up those. Oh, I already have it open. Hey, look at that, prepared. Let's see. Yeah, so I started working through a few of the details that need to be hammered out in order to win the game, right? Here. So I figured out there's going to be a couple of things to put in. Oh man, I'll try to put my contacts in. It's going to be gonna hurt. It's gonna be a shorter stream this morning because mostly until everyone in my house starts waking up. Let's see. I don't know if I want to port it here yet. But essentially, what I need to do, we need to do repairs on the ship. That's going to include 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 systems. We need to repair engines, life, support, all communications, navigation, and a B. That sounds dumb. Oh well. Let's see. And you're not going to have to do these every time. It's going to depend on that difficulty level when you set it. So on easy, it might just be a couple of these, maybe 3 of them. Medium might be 4, hard might be 5, or some combination of it. And then the amount of parts that you need to repair the things are going to be fluctuate too by that same difficulty. God, my brain is just not firing. I haven't had enough coffee yet, apparently. Okay. So we've got that. I'm gonna work on setting up a couple of levels. I probably won't get to that today. And then I need to come up with like the combat mechanics. So let's start with going back to my ship. I would like to try to get the layout of the ship finished, at least in a beginning state, so I can work on just kind of polishing up this level. And then I kind of want to work on the UI. I figured out, I did some research and I figured out how to do the UI for the player, which was actually pretty interesting because I had this progress bar and it was kind of doing weird things. I figured out that this is the wrong way to do that. That you need to create a canvas layer, and that's fixed to the camera. So I want to do this so I don't forget it. Canvas. Canvas layer. This is going to be its own thing. It's going to call. I'm going to call this main display UI. Save it to themes interface. There will probably be more interfaces like menu systems and that kind of stuff that'll come up later, someday. But for now, excuse me, I can do. Let's see, what was I going to do? I was going to put that the bar, the health, yeah, health bar. It's not a health bar, but it was going to be oxygen. And I managed to find at least the rest of this graphics set from this tutorial that I'm stealing these graphics from to bring in, so I can at least kind of finish building out some of the scenes, and then just gonna stick with that at least for now while I'm building this test game. I'll need to get those imported too when I'm ready. The progress bar. We will add the progress bar. No, that's not right. They can't just drag and drop. Control. It's a control node. I think I can just make it a control node. And texture. Texture. Nope, I can't make it just a plain control block. Can't add a texture to it. Let's delete that one then. Well, they can display a texture. Can I do that here? Oh, this is my tutorial one, and I'm on it. I'm gonna close it. That's all there. So there's my texture. I also want to add a label. And this label is gonna say oxygen level. And I want to add container, a horizontal box container, which is just a tool for aligning all the controls inside, or I guess nodes inside of this UI. I want the label to go first, so it's, and that's nice because it'll scale now according to the gameplay, because it's, if you've ever written Java, right? Java UI stuff, that's very similar to that. You throw all the controls inside the container, and then it figures out how wide everything needs to go. Okay, so we've got that. Let's go back to, excuse me, the test level and the camera, and then I'm going to add the UI. And did I add it to the right spot? Let's find out. Yep, so now I've got my oxygen levy because I can't spell. Excellent. That's really just going to be a placeholder anyway. Let it. Oh. Nope. Nope, still can't type. Nice. Now run it again and it should have the updated text. Yeah, all right. So now I figured out that was way harder than it needed to be, and this is not going to be the end game, the end thing, because I'm going to have health and oxygen, and I'm going to play around with it. And I think I'm also going to have the simple inventory system this game's going to have, which is really going to just be like a weapon, a tool, and then like the parts that you've collected. I hope that's as simple as it needs to be. Maybe oxygen bottles. I don't know. I haven't quite figured out how I want that to work. It'll be kind of on the fly design, I guess. So now we have a very simple UI that runs on the camera the whole time, and it sticks there. So now I want to import my my new modules, or the new, not modules, the new UI elements that I found. And I think I can do that by going to graphics. And then I'm going to I want to organize these. I don't know how I want to organize this. We're gonna call them. We'll just keep them in these folders. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that folder. Don't need it. That looks good. I think it's just those two here. I believe allows. Yep, it's importing them all. Basic furniture. Yeah, so now I've got more things I can build my scenes with. It's a lot. Some of it is duplicates because the tutorial that I stole those from initially that I used have, you know, he created sprite sheets from some of this stuff, or tile maps from those things. But I can actually use these images to help build some of the elements for these different rooms, you know, like the engine room, the life support, that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm going to try to focus on at the moment. Let's see. So we've got one, two, three, four, five, 6 items, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 rooms. So that's perfect. Like I designed it that way. So let's start with, look at my list here. Engines, life support. The hull actually isn't really a system, so I'll actually have an extra room that I can. Hearing some motion upstairs. I might have some people waking up. Okay, so let's build a new scene. Oops. What's up, kiddo? Oh yeah, what do you want? You mean you don't know? Yeah. So, I mean, we have quick things. We got, I think we still have some cracked eggs, and Pop-Tarts and stuff, and I could maybe make some muffins in a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Close the door, please. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, I was making. Oh, I was gonna start making the engines. So we'll make this a static body 2D. So let's see, what should the engines look like? Interrupted again. What's up, dude?
Man, can we watch you?
Close the door, please. Yep. Kids are waking up, so this may not be as long of a stream as I hoped it would be. We'll see. What have we got? We got some things here that might be. In my mind, I've got like, what is it? Star Trek that has the big cylinder looking engines, I kind of try to not just be that boring. Refresh my coffee, I'm gonna need it. I think I like these things. I think I like those things. Difference. Oh, they're on different sides. Yeah, well, I'll start with these. Those. Rename some of these so I can find them. Curve 1. Well, that was cool. I'm not sure what that did. That was what I wanted to do though. 2. Bottom. Easier if I can just pull them out here to see them. Pretty much the same thing. I'm gonna have all these things out on the page, and we'll just kind of decide what looks good and what doesn't. It's just a light. Well, yeah, I don't know. We'll stick. We won't put lights on yet. I think I like. It's kind of going. No, I can't do that. I kind of wish this interface was a little bit smoother because that's kind of painful. Hmm. Let's see. Yeah, this could be good. Oh, no, 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 no. That didn't do what I wanted to do. Didn't think I was there. I don't want that. Okay. That and that. Okay, that's starting to look like a thing, right? I think I want to put something on top. I know it's a toilet seat. And I think if I can get some lights now, maybe? Now maybe the lights will be good. A little bit. There we go. Down one. Mm. Difference here, but no. There, that kind of looks like it's a ship, like an engine, doesn't it? That looks kind of cool. Okay, so I still need to add illusion body. That gets crap pieces. Why am I grabbing all those things? Those boxes are so big on those lights. Yeah. Okay, now let's move that collision shape underneath because I don't really want to watch it. I'm gonna save this and objects. Like, that doesn't feel nearly big enough. 1.5. See how that looks in the ship when I run it. And I can collide with it. Very nice. Not quite centered. Like the whole thing is skewed a little bit. $90.5. Oh, so it is all probably. That's light mask. Excuse me. Sorry. Collision. It is not a player. An object. It can interact with players, enemies. Can't press keys. No, I think that's good now. Okay, so I've built the engine. My list off here. Now let's see. This space. This is going to be. This will be communications. Down. Communicate. Okay, so what would a communications desk look like? I think it's, well, a desk. Let's start with, where is the desk? Maybe? Whoa. How do I scale it that way? Cool. Oh my goodness, they're right there. There are better tools for the job. That's awesome. Did not know that I could do that. Yeah, I think that could work. Let's we got light. Another light. No. No, that's what I used on the engine. Okay, let's go up to this one and see what we've got. Let's say it's a side door. Huh. Yeah, I don't see that. I wish I could make these pictures larger. That is not anything that I want. No. Actually, that might put down. That could look like a display terminal. Yeah, okay. Maybe two? Have two displays? Two terminals that act as displays? That's weird how it's a full box, but I can't on it in certain spots. Weird. That's what I already got. What would make a good looking frame for computer screen? I think we have some already kind of do this. Yeah, like like that. That down just a hair. One there. There, and then let's put inside here. Let's put underneath. It's on top of there. Yeah. Why are you being such a turd? Oh, not that one. Okay, so there's that. I think I need a chair now. That I know I have parts for. One of these. And that. Add. Engine shape. Let's make let's make. Let's not make it a shape. Let's make it a polygon. I want to be able to get close to it when I interact with it. Let's see. Probably don't need to go inside that. I'm gonna fix that. I don't like a good place to get stuck. At that point, actually, delete both those points. Yeah. We're gonna save this one as locations. Yeah. Oh, I put this in the test level. I didn't put it in. I'm stupid. No, undo that. What did I do? Yeah. Delete that. That's fine. Now, head. Ship engine. There we go. Let's see, that was 2 times. Like that, maybe. Let's add locations. Again, make it 2 times. Rotate it for 90 degrees. No, let's put it that way. How that looks now. Out. Oh, crap. That will work. Oh, no, that one works. Okay, so I screwed up the engine. Probably because I screwed with the collision layer. It is an object, and it can interact with the player. The player, oh, it can interact with all of them. And items. No. That object masking thing is weird. There we go. And I've got to fix this one because it was incorrect. Communications. Full node. Its collision matrix. Or mask is an object. Interact with enemies. Yeah. Make sure I didn't break it. That chair is freaking huge. All right, we gotta fix that. Let's see that. I think I'm going to actually. Yeah, kind of. It's more of a test game, so it is a top-down shooter. I kind of stole um the themes and stuff from a tutorial that I kind of walked through. So kind of. It's going to be more than just a shooter. It's kind of like an escape game. You've got to try to repair the ship in order to get off the planet, essentially. That's this chair. Oh, whatever I'm doing to do that, that's cool. Yeah, it is pretty interesting. I'm gonna hopefully participate in a jam soon. I think that would be helpful to kind of help put a little more pressure on getting something done that's original but within some constraints, I guess. Because right now I took a tutorial. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I can kind of do it. I have some ideas what this is going to be my own, but I don't really have much of a plan. I'm just kind of winging it, so to speak. I don't have those. Let's scale these things up. Oh, why is it not linked? That has really, okay. What is? Yeah, I think having a good a deadline is kind of good. It really is, especially because I'm doing this kind of all on the side, so there is no pressure to get something done. And I think if I work on a jam, that'll give me that pressure and that'll help me learn a lot. Not necessarily learn more, but I'll learn it faster. Maybe I'll retain it better. At least that's kind of the hope. Change that scale to 1. Ooh, why does it mess everything up? It's so odd. Oh, I know why. If I scale that up. Down. Scale this up. That's what I want to be. Scaled to 2. Not this one. This one is, since it's kind of like a trial game, one of the groups of people that's going to be playing is my kids. Now, my youngest son does like having horror games, but I wasn't planning on throwing that in, at least in this test one. I know that it's a huge hype right now that everyone loves the horror games, and I get it, because I kind of enjoy them too. But right now, no, there's not going to be any horror in it. Crap. Okay, I think I'm going to make these their own object. Computer scripting. Now I can find those pieces again. Base, that was the base. What was that other? What are these other things? Basic construction. I should have fixed these names before I put them all in. This was dumb of me. Ooh, I actually might like that one a little bit better. Do a couple of them, I think. I don't know. Start with this one. Basic construction. And of course, I'm on the wrong sprite or the wrong scene. I clicked the wrong one again. There we go. My first attempt at making a real game, I did build a very simple game using Game Maker Studio several years ago. It actually was something I mostly built it for my daughter to have something to entertain her during the pandemic. She played it a lot during the pandemic. I think I actually built it before that. It's been kind of on my bucket list to be able to build a game, and so I have built that. But I mean, that's just it's called Unicorn Pop. You can find it, I think, on the Android store. It's not very sophisticated. So it's not. This isn't my first game, but it's pretty close. Now, it's not my first time developing something. I'm a full-time developer by trade, I guess you would say. But it would. This is kind of my first time building a real game, something that might actually be playable by some people. Find the one that I want. Ridiculous. I want that one. Can I just copy and paste? Yeah, I can. That's easier. I think we'll stick with that one. I like that one, but I think I need to do a little work. All right, we're going to call that computer screen inside of objects. I think that'll make this a lot easier to do. Then I can just... Let's scale these guys down. Not make them 38 times bigger. That would be ridiculous. I wonder if I should change this so that it's not static. I don't need this thing to have any collision box. So let's do that. Let's change it to just a node. Let's take that one and let's rotate it 100. Now they have a little variety to them. Click, click, click. Ugh. I'm getting the coffee jitters. My hands are not moving like they should because I haven't had anything to eat yet this morning. Here's a look at it. Now let's go back here, and yep, now she's huge. Goes. That looks better. All right, that's good enough for state work. What's the next thing on my list that I should do? Well, let's make sure that it works because I'm sure I screwed something up. Oh, no, I can collide with it. Everything looks like it's fine. Nothing's exploding. Nice. I do think at least for now I want to get. I'm going to change his speed. Investors want more exploding. Sorry. Oh, they'll be exploding. Don't worry. There's just those are going to be planned explosions, not unplanned explosions. Make him move faster so when I'm testing I can get around easier. That's a little better. We'll just double it. More speed. There we go. All right, that helps. That. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a whole section on explosion. Probably spend a whole day. Look, there's a whole page. Explosions. Booms. Let's see. For this one, we're gonna make this one life support. Bitty, bitty, bitty. Alright, we're gonna need a couple of those. Oh, watch it tell me it's time to stand up. sauce. Nope, nope, nope sauce. That's what I. Mm-hmm. We'll add that one for some variety. No mas. Okay. This. That. Oh, maybe this one. Something like that. And oh, that one could be alright. What is this one? Maybe that too. No, don't want alien poop. No poop. Nothing. What does that look like? Oh, weird. Do, 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 do. Can I turn on grid lines? Yeah. That might actually help out. Let's snap to that grid. Uh-oh, being invaded. What's up?
Can you make muffins now?
Yep, I will come up and do that. Give me just 2 seconds, okay?
Can I have my computer?
No, wait a little bit.
I'm very hungry.
Yep, I'll come up and get them started, alright?
Okay.
Alright. You guys just gonna keep standing there?
I don't know, maybe.
What?
I said I don't know, maybe.
Okay, well head upstairs. Let me finish this and I'll come up, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Bye, Dad.
Bye. What?
Once you come up, can I have my computer?
I don't know, we'll see. We'll talk about it later. Ah, they didn't close the door. It's gonna get cold down here. Okay. Alright, let's try to knock this out quickly because I need to go make breakfast. What?
Can I have some juice?
Yeah?
Okay.
Can you close the door when you leave?
Yeah.
Thank you. Alright, let's see if we can knock this out quickly so I can go make breakfast. here. Oh, no. That. Don't want that. Oh, I still don't build things centered like I'm supposed to. I'll just move that point. Nope. Nope. That's cool though that that's how I can rotate. That's a good learn. I want this thing to move here. So hard to. Apparently it is. Alright, well that's going to be a future repair. Get my collision put in. Done. Simple to start with. Relatively simple. Good enough for state work. And life support. Update the collision layers so it can do. It's a 3 and it can do 1 and 2. Life support. Let's scale this one up a little bit. 1.5. It's actually pretty good. All right, one last demo before I go pause and breakfast. Yeah. Awesome. So that completes that part of the ship. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to check that off, and then I need to go and adult for a little while. So I will go make my breakfast. Make breakfast for the kids, I guess. And we will come back and work on it hopefully later. See you, everybody.